Hello, team and family. Today we're going to rate each decimal as a fraction or mixed number in simplest form. Now, I want to remember that anything to the left of a decimal point is going to be a whole number. Anything to the right is going to be a fraction. So I'll put my decimal point here, put an arrow going left. That'll be whole numbers. And anything to the right of a decimal will be a fraction. Left is a whole number, right is a fraction. So first number, for number 5, I have a decimal point and then 2 5s. I read that as 55 hundredths because I know that the first 5 is in the tens place, the second 5 is in the hundredths place. So an easy way to do place value is to put this number, 0 and 55 hundredths, and to put a 1 right below the decimal point, then add in your zeros for each digit. So it's really 55 over 100. Go ahead and box in my answer. That's my first answer. Next one, I see 10 and 6 tenths. So I know that any number to the left of the decimal is a whole number. So I'm going to write 10, and then a fraction is to the right of the decimal. So it's 6 in the tens place, so I'm going to put 6 over 10. Now, I'm going to go ahead and box in that answer, but something I'm realizing is that all two of these first two answers are going to need to be simplified, but we can do that in a little bit. My last one, -7 and 8 hundredths. I'm going to put -7 as my whole number, and actually I shouldn't call it a whole number, so I'm going to put whole number or integers to the left of the decimal. So -7 is my integer, and then 8 hundredths is my fraction. Box it in. So now I need to do a little bit more fixing though. So I'm going to start with 55 over 100. Whenever I simplify, I can always divide the top and the bottom number by the same number. So I call that my onesie. So what's a onesie? A number that can go into both the top and the bottom. So I think 5 can go into 55, and 5 can also go into 100. 55 divided by 5 is 11, and 100 divided by 5 is 20. So that's my final answer, not 55 over 100, because I didn't simplify it. Next one, 10 and 6 tenths. I'm going to take just 6 tenths right now, and I'm going to simplify that by a onesie. What's the number that can go into both 6 and 10? So I know that 2 can go into 6, and 2 can go into 10. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So my answer is 10 and 3/5. So I'll box in that new answer and put an X through 10 and 6 tenths because I didn't simplify 6 tenths. Last one, 8 over 100. I can use a onesie, and I know that 2 can go into 8 and 2 can go into 100. So I could do that. If I can find the greatest common factor, or the number that's biggest that goes into both, I won't have to simplify more than once. So I think that 4 can go into 100, and I know that 4 can go into 8. So 8 divided by 4 is 2, and 100 divided by 4 is 25. So my answer is -7 and 2 over 25. And I'm going going to box in my answer, put an X through this one, and I got it.